Hello everybody, it's me and welcome back to another video. Now, in this one, we are going to be taking a look at the beautiful ACE INFERNIX. Now, hold up, I need to grab this out. So as you know, with the most recent PvP season of Ranked, we got the new voucher Loomian, which this time it was INFERNIX. So, we're going to be trying out ACE INFERNIX, seeing how we like it, and we're going to be trying one of the better sets for it. And I'm excited. You can take a look-see. Now, I did not make this set. I'm merely using one that was on free sets, just so you can get like one of the more optimal sets to use, because I like these to be like the most optimal they can be. And credit to Pasta, Shiny Wax 8206 is who made this. So, I have the item Heavy Shield here to help me tank range attacks better. We have Frail and Clever. Frail and Clever is just better to go. You should always be Frail and Infernix because you're never going to use your melee attack stats. You want to take as less tricky tactics damage as possible. So, it's just for optimization. You don't have to be Frail, though. And then, our ability of Power Napper here is going to help us have a lot of longevity in our fights. Then we have Burn Up, Dissipate, Draco Beam, and Return to Sender. So, Return to Sender's whole point is to stop stuff like a Flash and Flee. And send back big ranged damage with our Heavy Shield. And then Draco Beam is here so we get some big punishes on stuff maybe like a Tsukame that's trying to switch in. Maybe Obelisk if that decides to stay. I'm not really sure why it would. But yeah, then we have Burn Up to get rid of hazards, which is going to be great. And then the TPs are very simple, kind of. We have 200 health, which is just leftovers. 4 energy, just so you follow the 4 energy rule. 32 melee defense is leftovers along with the energy. 200 range defense, so you maximize your range defense. 64 speed is so then you outspeed Brawny, Mutagon, and very Brawny Umbrat is what it says. So, I am excited to try this out. Hope you guys are as well. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, here we go. Gonna try out the ACE INFERNIX. I can finally drop Thaumin. They no longer need it because at last we don't have to try hard and ranked. We're going to be bringing our Infernix here. We're going to bring our Wiki and Infernix is actually a very strong combo because everything that Infernix is weak to, Wiki can resist and vice versa, besides Dark. So Dark is like the neutral typing between all of them. But luckily here, the only really big Dark type attacking move that could possibly hit us would be a Mega Chomp or Dark Surge from Leviatros and Dusket respectively. I can see me going for Hastens here maybe, so we're going to try that. No one expects it. And then we can go with Terrafly as well, because Drudge, we hit. Oh, I love when games work like this, dude. I love it. But yeah, because the voucher Loomian this year, or, oh my god, this season isn't an offensive one, we're going to have to be using it more defensively. So, we're going to go for an immediate Barbs here. And if this decides to set up Barbs itself, we can easily go for our own setup later. We can go for one Barb here, or we go for a triple Barb setup here, then I can just go for a Burn Up later. So they go for Poison Barbs. I did bring Terrafly, so I just send in Terrafly first. I'm just guessing we're just going to go for all hazards then. So he's going to get, what, both Poison Barbs up, and then 2 layers of Barbs? I think so. No, we're just going for 1 layer. So we need to send in Terrafly at some point, but I'm okay with this. We do get our Barbs down. So I'm going to be doing those daily Mecha Ika stream. This is too far up. This needs to go more this way and go up a bit more. There we go. I'm doing daily Gardrone Rage streams. Trying to, would this be the 3rd? I think, no. He poisoned, yeah, that was the last one. I can Driving Force now. He's camping. That means that this Lamello is 1 attacking move. Well, this is going to be a fire type move. We have to immediately go into Terrafly though, unfortunately. We need to make sure these Poison Barbs are off of the field. Yeah, we have to go Terrafly. I could technically go Wiki and then Mudslide. But we're going to go Terrafly just to get rid of the Poison Barbs. We're going to take damage, but we realistically should not take more than half. Burn Up. Okay, they want to get rid of their hazards. Oh, this is fantastic for me then. I just get to go for a drudge and then I'm incredibly threatening. Like, I'm super threatening right now. Can my game, like, function? It's starting to crash again. Let's drudge up. And we are going to be looking good. I don't know what move they're going to go for, but realistically, they are not staying in. And I am a bug fever one. I am a bug fever Terrafly. Might need to move my little star a little more to the left. Hold up. So they actually stayed in. And they went for Jetstream. Right, that's a move it learns, and I got one shot. Right, it learns Jetstream. I didn't think that would one-shot me, though. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I could survive. Well, that is a little tragic. Oh, it was +1, duh. No wonder I died. Let's go Infernix, then. And let's return to Sender, if we can. Very bad start. I lost my best sweeper. I'm gonna return to Sender. If they Jetstream, I live, and I throw it back at them. So let's see if that works out. Do we get a kill early with our Infernix? Do they just go for big damage? I should survive anything unless it goes for Draco Beam. And then this battle is just a complete bust. No, I should live this. Nice, very nicely. And then we send it back. Boom. And down goes the Infernix. Beautiful. And a lot of our health still to spare. Yeah, that's a much better spot for my little star and the cherry bomb. I found my old Plants vs. Zombies stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to use this. So, I gotta go Wiki here. We got rid of their Infernix, and we still have ours around. Our Whppledriff is in a good spot to sweep the game, but we need to hasten and then start going for big damage. We shouldn't take too much from this, if anything, because we dodged it. So, we can Mudslide here, just get rid of the barbs and take no more damage. I realistically should have gone for an Herbal Remedy first, but now I have to go for a dodge into Herbal Remedy. But now I can't miss any of my poisons, so that's nice. Alright, we're going to go for an Herbal Remedy here. If I want to be super optimal, I should have gone into Wiki immediately on LaMelo. That could have saved a lot of headache. I don't know what they're going to do with their Samarine here, though. Let's see. I feel safe, though. Infernix getting a really quick and good kill is nice, though. Maybe I gotta rename the YouTube short things that I started to do. To instead of being like days, I need to make it so it says like opening 1, opening 2, opening 3, opening 4. I should do that real quick. Let me go edit. Another Steel Crusher comes out as I Herbal Remedy into a dodge. And this is going to be a little tricky. Got a dodge here, so I will die. Fade away. I'll take it. This is nice. This is big. Okay. Not entirely sure what they want to do here, but I might as well go for a poison in case they want to continue staying in. Go for a sharpen, shockingly. Interesting. I go for a very weird sharpen. That doesn't make much sense to me. I could technically attempt Whppledriff here, but if that fails, then I don't have a lot of options. If I do go Whppledriff, they're going to hit me. I hasten into a Nature's Force. If they have any form of priority, I die. But if poison hit them really bad, I need to remember like their entire team. If Lusterloot could one-shot something, that'd be great. I don't remember if they had priority. I barely remember this team, I'm not gonna lie. I just know that Terrafly killed everything. Trying to decide, like, if I go Whppledriff now, would that be better? I'm gonna go Whppledriff now, honestly. I'm gonna see if that works out. Okay, hold on. Content. Shorts. Then a day 2, I'm gonna go... Bruh. Open. What is this? Stop. P. Why does it... Bruh. Opening 2. Save. Bruh, why is it one... Can you make a move, my guy? Huh? Very confused by what he's telling me. Okay, so if I hasten here, I'm gonna get hit really, really hard is the downside, but I want to see if I can get something done here. Opening 1. Okay, I don't lose clutch plushie, so I guess something is okay here. We're gonna Nature's Force just to take this thing down. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay, as they go into Lamello, hoping to survive, which they probably do because it's Lamello. What's their attacking move, though? They have to reveal what it is here. Oh, no, I just kill it. Whppledriff? Hold? Hold, is Whppledriff popping off? Hold up. Even after the nerfs, is Whppledriff still... Is every video still a Whppledriff showcase? I don't know. I do outspeed this. I do. But it could be clutch plushie. Was it one good hasten? It's seeming like one good hasten is all it took. They got nothing for this. They're getting swept. And they're swept. That's a GG. It would not have been a sweep if they had Infernix around. Infernix would have came in at any point. Alrighty, here we go. Into the next one. The last battle was very, very nice. We have an Infernix for this battle, especially against Ika, is going to be very, very nice. There's a Wrestling, so we're going to bring Luminami. We're going to Frostbeam and Wrestling every single time because there is a Florant. And for some reason, it always works when I do that. I don't really know why. Zip Zap seems very free here, but it could be a rechargeable Ika, so that's something that we need to be aware of. I do think it is the better nature, or ability, sorry. So that's a possibility. One issue here is definitely going to be Thaumin. Thaumin can kind of just immediately win the game. Actually, not really. As long as we have Infernix healthy, then we should be fine against the Thaumin. Trying to decide what I want to do here. If I go Terrafly, I can Baneful, I can Baneful, I can Para, I can Baneful, I can Baneful, I can Para, but I have to get Thaumin below half, so I might have to just do this. Unless I was to do this and somehow get my Hasten up for free, then I don't die to Thaumin. Thaumin is going to be an issue this game, and I don't know what to do against it. I might need to just bring this, though, because of the existence of potentially dealing with the Florant, or I bring Terrafly. The problem with Terrafly is just Thaumin exists. So, I think we gotta go with Waba and do a thing that nobody expects. No one expects the Wobelisk lead. And we're bringing Semi-Stall with Protogon as our breaker. And as we know, Protogon as the breaker always somehow works out. Not really sure as to why. I want to get one layer of barbs up here, but it's not worth taking the damage. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. I'm down. Hit me. We're both doing it. I have no issues with this. No problems are crossing my mind. Are they going to Deja Vu? I'm not sure. Let's just go Wiki Wiki. I have no issue with Wiki Wiki. I can mudslide the barbs away. Oh my gosh, who would have guessed? Deja Vu. Alright, so we are going to go for a mudslide here, getting rid of these hazards. I don't believe they had an air type. Alright, sick. Hazards are gone. Actually did not bad damage for mudslide. Accuracy's also risen. We're going to go for an herbal remedy here, just in case something hits me next turn. I should live literally any hit from any one of their Loomians. Unless it is a Soulburst Florant, then it's going to be a thing where we got to go Waba, but since we're going herbal remedy, we should be always safe against it. As they do play Florant, this is exactly why I clicked herbal remedy, because in my mind, there's two options that they have, and this was one of them. So we get to go into Wobelisk here. This is gonna be a fun match. I brought Semi-Stall. So excited to play this match. So yeah, we can go Wobelisk here, and we're gonna take a big chunk of damage. A big chunk. But I brought Waba mostly to deal with Florant. So honestly, if we can get past this thing, we should be in the clear. A big issue is gonna be the Thaumin still, though. One Draco Beam puts it below half though, and they have no way to get it back. So after that, we should be in the clear of beating it, I'd hope. I'm not really stressed about a bulk up here. I actually outspeed this and nothing stops Deep Freeze. So I don't see why they would ever stay in here. This is a really dumb move to stay in. They wouldn't stay in, right? They're not doing that. Barb's Deja Vu, Flash and Flee, Metal Blast is what I'm going to assume the Celesting is. Meaning Wiki Wiki's always free. They would always Barb again, right? Yeah, they're out. They're not doing that. Resolin. So again, we're gonna implement our plan of only clicking Frostbeam against Resolin. Because I got a feeling we're gonna take a pretty nasty hit here, but we are restrictive armor, so we shouldn't die. Yeah, we don't die. Does a lot though, but we're not gonna die. So right here we Frostbeam every single time because Florant is incredibly obvious, so we can always call that out. And Luminami can only do so much to Resolin. Ah, okay, so it's not gloves. It is not a gloves Resolin. They are here to click buttons. Okay. We'll live another Electro Punch. We'll just Flash and Flee here. Yeah, we just get out. And now we need Wiki Wiki to come in later and heal that. But right now we can go into Protogon and go for a Zip Zap. They don't have any way to switch in against it. And Zip Zap will always kill Resolin at this point. So let's see what happens. I think it'll always kill it. It might not, actually. Just because I got the melee attack. I'd have to Thunder Strike to be safe, but if I Thunder Strike, they go into Florant. That's bad. Just gonna Zip Zap anyway. They could swap out because they're scared of dying. It'll be close. I think the kill's gonna be very close if it comes down to it. But I don't think it's gonna kill. Because I was expecting a range attack increase there. I don't really know why. I'm worried about how I'm gonna deal with this if I end up staying in. Like, how do I beat this after this turn? Okay, they do swap. That's good. We don't get the Zip Zap off. We give the Ika a rechargeable boost, unfortunately. But luckily, that's not really a problem because I can go into Infernix. And if they go for a Magnify, I have a Return to Sender. So that's okay. That'll always be okay. So it's Power Focus. Intriguing. I guess they're mixed. Do I Dissipate first to see what it goes for? I'm just gonna Draco Beam, actually. Nice. Okay, we do get the Draco Beam off. Big hit. Bam. Infernix coming in clutch against these Ikas. Yeah, I would use Infernix to counter Ikazune if you guys are worried about dealing with them. There's no hazards on my side. I'm gonna Dissipate. They're not staying in. They do, actually. Well, that's just not gonna do any damage. So I'm a little confused on what their play is here. Nothing stops Loomian to Infernus. It just gives Luminami more health. I'm entirely up for this. I have no problems with how he's playing his Ika right now. I don't know what's going on in the chat, but Electro Burst shouldn't do anything. Yeah, we don't take any damage. I feel like they're gonna swap here, right? You're not losing Ika. Am I looking too far into this? I'm gonna Draco Beam. I don't care. They've been playing weird with this Ika. They've shown Power Focus, so I'm concerned over what they're planning. Even though this thing does just get Magnify because it's a rally move, and this thing gets all rally moves, so a little confused. Is this Florant? No, it's Celesting. Do I attempt to return to Sender? Or do I just, like, wait here? I can return to Sender once, I think. Just to see what happens, right? Only problem is if I return to Sender and then they go for, let's just see what happens if I go for that. Because he might just see Green Arrow and click it. Ooh, it wasn't a green arrow warrior. But we do get a very small amount of damage on Celestine. Not bad in the slightest, though. I should always live any move, I feel like, from Celestine, but I'm going to wait just to be safe. I need my energy back. As they go for the flash and flee. Yeah, I could have rested. Would have been fine. I technically get more health out of it. The worry right now is Florant comes in here. And that's my worry. But they know every move that I have now. Actually, no, they don't know my last one. They don't know if I'm Fire Breath. They do not know that. That's not something that they are aware of. The ACE INFERNIX, though, is beautiful, dude. It's so pretty. I love getting all the voucher Loomians. This one felt like it came a little bit faster, though, no? I don't know. This one felt like it went by faster. Maybe because I was abusing Broken Thaumin, because it's just absolutely broken. And it needs to be nerfed. I was doing a stream earlier today, and someone was questioning why Thaumin's getting shot at Denny's. Because, oh my god, that poor Thaumin is just gone. And Thaumin is just inherently broken. It gets +1 priority on all mind moves, so it can peace of mind. It's just ridiculous. Why does some part of me think I'm gonna outspeed this? I mean, this thing always runs high speed, right? Like, I don't, but some part of me saying, like, I should stay in and attack it. But what is this thing's speed stat? 78? I do have the higher speed stat, and a 200 base speed one is 128, so yeah, I don't outspeed it. I'm gonna get punched in the dome here. I guess Luminami goes down now. And then we just have to have Wobblisk to beat the, God, we still have to beat the freaking Thaumin in the back. It's Wrestling, Thaumin, Florant. That's what we're dealing with right now. Wrestling, Thaumin, and Florant in the back right now. Yeah, I'm dead here. I can't survive. And that's okay. That's okay. Let's go for the Protagon. And let's go for the Zip Zap. Let's just get out of here. Okay. Okay. We know they have Celesting, Florant, definitely Thaumin. And then there's like one more. I don't know what it is though. I have to go Waba to prevent Florant from wanting to come in. And I need to keep Waba healthy to beat Florant. It could be a thing. It's a little tough. This is gonna be a little sketch. I need to get a Return to Sender off on the Celesting with Infernix. Could I do it now, maybe? Could I do it now? I doubt they're gonna let me do this, right? They're not gonna let me do this, especially since I have Wiki still. Would they just flash and flee? Do they just flash and flee? Do they see Green Arrow and click? Oh, this could be big. Oh, this is big. Big Return to Sender here. Big Return to Sender. Be Florant. Be Florant. Go Florant for some reason. I still need this very healthy to deal with Thaumin. Not really. As long as Protagon lives and actually hits Dart. I've clicked Dart Burst twice in the past 2 days, and I've hit 0. So, I don't know how much I want to rely on Protagon right now. Oh! Half! That's half! Never mind. Actually, this is still going to be Protagon having to beat it. I guess I'm going to go Protagon. I don't really see what else to do here. It's never going to click an electric move, and that's all it has to hit me with. We should be good here. Yeah. Ow. God. It hurts. Alright, let's get out of here. So far, alright, we took down the demon. Alright, Wobblisk can come in now. I believe Celesting's gonna come in to go for a Flash and Flee, so something in me really wants to Deep Freeze on the Celesting. Right, this thing's still around. I mean, Infernix is putting in crazy work this game, so I'm down. me see my fire switch-ins real quick. Oh, okay. If Infernix dies, we're fighting to Celesting. Okay, so it's Ika, Florant, Celesting. I need Wobblisk alive and it wins the game. I mean, I'm just gonna die here, right? I can't do anything to live. Why? Why? Blaze of Glory killed, I'm pretty sure. I mean, if Infernix wants to survive. How are you still alive, Infernix? Holy, dude. The actual warrior right now. What a fighter. I don't really know what move to go for here. I'm going to die to anything. And after that, I just go into Protogon into Waba, and then the game's over. So yeah, I'm just going to dissipate to guarantee the fact I can get out of here. Unless they go for a Deja Vu, which would be actually a good move on them. If they went for Deja Vu, I would go for a Draco Beam and never kill Celesting. They get to go for a Barb, and then they could just kill the next turn. Which would not have been a bad play at all. It wouldn't have saved them this game, but it would have done something. Unless this is the one time that Vice-Jaws is going to come in handy if they're running it on Florant, despite Megachomp being miles better. Is it just me, or did the screen get more yellow? I'm not sure. Alrighty, and let's go for the Deep Freeze. It's not gonna kill, but it'll do a lot. Oh my god, the one time Vice-Jaws does anything. Technically. I don't like that it says, I ate my milkshake. It just feels weird. Then it says, drank the milkshake to restore health. I think that's just weird. Not gonna lie. I'd like that to be, removed. I do not like it. Alrighty. Well, Infernix did quite a lot in these battles. Man, what a W. It is a gorgeous Loomian, gorgeous saddle, and man, very, very hype to get this guy. Very cool looking. I'm hoping to get a Gamma Mecha Ika as well. That'll be very cool. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Bye!